Okay, welcome back. This episode's going to be a little different. Instead of the standard voice actor, me, Christian Harris, doing Instagram art from a single artist, this week I have collaborated with a podcast made up of several artists and creative people. Let's get into it. So the podcast is the Frostwalkers podcast, and I will, as we go through the characters, I will tell you who drew them, who plays them in the podcast, and then I've also been given some dialogue. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the character, figure out their voice, my version of the voice, read the dialogue, and then we're going to listen to the actual podcast dialogue to see how close, basically how hard I nailed it, because I'm going to nail this 100%. All right? And you're going to hear and see it's going to be great. I might actually do 2 episodes of this because I have a lot of characters and I kind of want to do them all. Maybe that's greedy. I don't know. We'll see how far I get. I got a little bit of flack last Monday because my video was like 30 minutes long. But whatever. You let me know, internet. You want them short? You want them long? Because I don't know. I have fun doing them regardless. So, first character is, if I can find that I have so many tabs open, first character is Prince Callum, Moon Elf Wizard, he, him. Art by I Speak Toonie. Performed by B, or at DMB17. Description: Callum is B's main NPC from Campaign 1 with a young spirit and good heart. So, visually looking at him first, very cartoony, very animated, very colorful, gigantic ears, lots of emotion. Like, he looks like he can be really, really sad, really, really happy, even in his kind of standard state, just a good boy. So the voice I would go for him would be a bit more cartoony, and he would have a lot of range where he could be really sad or really happy. But this is kind of my cartoon boy voice. Yeah, maybe it's a bit deeper. Maybe it's a bit more nasally. Let's see here. My name's Prince Callum. The line: you're not strays anymore. You're not outcasts. You're not the ones looked over. No one deserves to be looked over. You're heroes. I hope you remember that. Yeah, let's see if I nailed that. I don't know. Callum. I'm going to have to turn down my volume because that's going to blow my ears out. Let's have a listen. Callum.
You're not strays anymore. You're not outcasts. You're not the ones looked over. No one deserves to be looked over. You're heroes. I hope you remember that.
Okay, so it's a bit different. It's a bit more sincere than I went for. I went for some sincerity. But, obviously I went a bit more cartoony. That was good. So he was trying to inspire people, reinforce, their self-worth. Okay. My Callum almost, had the idea halfway through his sentence, was like, oh, hey, yeah, you're heroes, remember that. Yeah, I'm goofy. Okay. So, did I nail that? On a scale from 1 to 100, 100. Absolutely. All right. Next up, we have Rin, a Averiel Artificer. He, him. Art by I Speak Toonie. Performed by I Speak Toonie. I like that. I think the headphones are staying on, by the way. I don't really want to mess with them. We've got... Rin was one of Shay's characters. Shay is I Love Toonie. I Speak Toonie. I Love Toonie. I love tuna. In campaign 1, he's a bit awkward and shy. Awkward and shy. So instead of like the big over-the-top energy of Callum, I remembered his name. This one can be a lot more subdued. Awkward and shy. I mean, I'm smart. Don't get me wrong. I'm very smart, but I'm just a little awkward. Maybe just a bit quiet, so I'll get closer to the mic. I've kept some journals of his, and I have gone through them probably 100 times.
Off-screen asks, anything interesting?
Oh, so many things. He was amazing. Obviously, he had a lot of help, but essentially most of what you see here is of his own design. He had this vision of what he wanted the city to be, and he knew how to go about making it a reality. I don't remember a lot from my really early childhood, but those memories are all pretty nice. Okay. Let's see what Toonie did with Rin.
I actually, I've kept some journals of his, and I've gone through them probably 100 times.
Anything interesting?
Oh, so many things. He was amazing. Obviously he had a lot of help, but essentially most of what you see here is of his own design. He had this vision of what he wanted the city to be, and he knew how to go about making it a reality. I don't remember a lot from my really early childhood, but those memories are all pretty nice.
That was really sweet. I like that a lot. Rin, you're sweet. I don't know why that, touched me so much. I don't know, it was just very sincere. I like that a lot. Sad face. Yeah, no, that was good. Thank you. I can't even really compare it. I can see the awkwardness and the shyness for sure. That was very good. Thank you. Did I nail it? Yes, 100%. Moving on. Next. Next. Holloway. Half-elf warlock sailor. He, him. Art by I Speak Toonie. You are nailing the market. Performed by B, again, at DMB17. Holloway is a PC from Campaign 2 with a Scottish-Irish flair. So looking at him, again, like an Addams Family vibe, he kind of looks like he's got some, I don't know, some sort of, border personality disorder, maybe? He has that kind of standard teen, meh, but he gets angry. But also kind of the little blushy cheeks there, he gets a little crushy on somebody. He likes inanimate objects, maybe? Gets flustered, but his standard is just kind of meh. Yeah, meh. So if I read his lines like this but do it Scottish. I have. And every time I've heard of it, it's come from someone who's in deep pain. Because the person they're betrothed with turns out to be a secret asshole. Arsehole, they say, arsehole. At least you had the decency not to be a secret. You're an asshole. It might be a bit too deep for him. But it works though. Yeah, I have. And every time I've heard of it, it's come from someone. Yeah, nailed it. Let's see. Holloway, what you got, bro? Holloway.
Haven't you ever heard of betrothal?
I have, and every time I've heard of it, it's come from someone who's in deep pain because the person who they're betrothed to turns out to be a secret asshole. At least you have the decency to not be a secret.
Oh! You want to say that again?
You're an asshole.
Okay. I don't want to say I was off. I'm not going to say I was off. So, I'm not going to say it. But that was good. That was good. Roleplay there. I'm not going to say I was wrong. I'll let the viewers decide that I nailed it. Because I nailed it. Wasn't off. Was not off. Moving on. Good job, by the way. Zenari! Half-orc ranger, he, him. Art by Child of the Moss. Performed by Child of the Moss. Description is, Zenari is cat's the mossy child. Has a British sound. Okay, so the quote itself is very, I think it makes sense for that half-orc thing, where it's like, I don't do emotions really well, but like I'm trying. And he has the glasses and the man bun, you know, just that standard orky thing. Ranger, you know, doesn't socialize well, but he's trying, he's earnest. So, British sound. He's an orc, so the voice is a bit deeper. People may grieve, but I don't think that should be an excuse for them to be a bad person. You can't just fix him. I know maybe you care about him. I'm not very good at this. Just know you should have some say as well, alright? Huh? Alright, Zenari, what you got for me? How did I nail it?
People may grieve, but I don't think that should be an excuse for them to be a bad person. You can't just fix him. I know maybe you care about him. I'm not very good at this, but I just know that you should have some say as well. All right?
All right. I was obviously very... I'm not going to say I was wrong. I'm not going to do it. But that was a very unique interpretation from my own. But I can see it. Yeah. Basically, if I were to switch Holloway and Zenari, I nailed them both. I just did it in a weird order because I'm unique. You can't nail me down. All right, Remus Runeman. Good job, by the way. I liked it. Drow Cleric Noble He Him. Art by Livia.b.art. Performed by Livia.b.art. Doing your own art. I'm very proud of you. Description. He is awkward and young of heart, in spite of his nobility. He looks like a child, so this voice is not going to work. But I think I'm stuck in it. But no, yeah, his dialogue totally makes him sound young at heart, awkward, sheltered even. Yeah, so, I mean, he talks kind of like this, and he's just a little unsure of himself. So, you know, my dad finally gave me the first big job, and he said, okay, you're in charge of music for the festival, and it's, you know, kind of the first cool thing that I've been allowed to do. So, but, the band, I hired a band, and they came. It's the band of Polish United. They're really good. I have their posters on my wall. All right, Livia B. Art. Let's showdown time. Let's do this.
It's like, so, you know, my dad finally gave me the first big job, and he says, okay, you're in charge of music for the festival. It's kind of the first cool thing I've been allowed to do.
Well, that's exciting.
But the band, I hired a band, and they came. It's the band Apollos United. They're really good. I've got the posters on my wall.
Okay, I like the way that you your tempo of that character. It's very off center, very rushed, very excited, very nervous energy. I like that a lot. I think I kind of nailed the energy a little. I mean, it's obviously very exaggerated. The voice itself, I'm not going to say that I went too childish with it. That's for you to decide. But that was very good. I enjoyed that. Okay, last one. For this one, I went around your back, B. I went straight to the source. I went straight to Tooney and got myself a villain. Because I like villains. Villains make me happy. And I got the villain, Valdis. Valdis. So, not a whole lot of description for Valdis, but looking at the picture itself. Tiefling. Okay. Magic user because of the staff. Wears gloves, very nicely dressed. Looks like a valet, not going to hold it against you. But he kind of looks like one of those villains that isn't necessarily like your standard D&D evil of like, I come from the 9 realms of hell, or whatever. Like, he's one of those villains that's kind of like off-kilter, kind of insane. You know what I mean? Like, just unpredictable. So, if I were to read Valdis's lines with that in mind... sides are boring. I'm more interested in making sure that when all of this business is over, I stay afloat. And now that I have this staff, who knows what kind of shit I could get myself into? Oh, this is my day. Well, my midnight. Whatever. Okay, B. Soft serve, you're up. What do you got, Valdis?
Sides are boring. I'm more interested in making sure that when all this business is over, I stay afloat. And now that I have this staff, who knows what shit I can get myself into? Oh, this is my day. Well, my midnight. Well, it's the morning. Whatever.
Okay, so I got the insane bit. I didn't go quite. I nailed it. So that's what's important, I think. But yeah, definitely insane. Definitely showy, showmanship, magician. So yeah, nailed that. All right. Thank you so much. If you made it all the way to the end, my name is Christian Aris. This was a collaboration with the Frostwalkers podcast. Thank you so much for the collaboration. Visit my website, christianaris.com, for any more information on me, my voice acting, my background, or my dungeon mastering services, where I will run you through a game. I will teach you the basics of D&D, or I can teach you how to become a DM yourself. All right. Yeah, so I see you guys next time. Let me know if you want me to do more of this, or go back to my standard stuff, or whatever. Also, hey, are these videos too long? Thinking about doing them in like little clips. I don't know. It's all the internet. I don't know. All right, everybody. Bye. Bye.